Doug Pederson, he doesn't know what he's doing. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. He doesn't know what he's doing. He really doesn't. Like, the past 2 weeks, the Philadelphia Eagles have traveled to Dallas and have traveled to East Rutherford, New Jersey to play division rivals. And we should have won both of these games. We, right now, should be 6-2 at best. And we are not. Why, you ask? Because Doug Pederson, head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, has no clue as to what he's doing. He had a press conference today, around 12 o'clock. It's now 2:54. I've really had time to do other things and really think about what the hell he said. And it's not just, it's not just what he said in this press conference that made me question what he's doing and what he thinks he knows what he's doing. These past 4 weeks, these past 5 weeks to be exact, we are 1-5 in our last 4, or 1-4 in our last 5 games. We have lost to the Detroit Lions 24-23. We've lost to the Washington Redskins 27-20. We have won against the Minnesota Vikings 21-10, and then we have lost to the Dallas Cowboys 29-23 in overtime, and then we've lost to the New York Football Giants 28-23. All of these games that we have lost should have been ones. Should have been W's. Should have taken this division. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. No one should have had their hopes high. I didn't have my hopes that high. I always had this critical and skeptical side of myself that thought, yeah, this isn't going to go anywhere. And I know a lot of Eagles fans do, and they should, because we don't want to get our hopes up. But here we are, Week 9 going into Week 10 on Thursday night, and we got our hopes way too high. We started out 3-0, heading into our bye week, and now we're starting to crumble and fall and collapse. And we're all wondering why. Why am I this upset? Why are people saying we should fire Doug Pederson? I almost said Chip Kelly. Why should we fire Doug Pederson? Why are we losing these games that we know we can win? You people have your hopes too high. And Doug Pederson does not know what he's doing. He is a backup quarterback. He's always been a backup quarterback. Backup to Brett Favre. Backup to Donovan McNabb. He's always been a backup quarterback. Sure, he has a Super Bowl ring for sitting back and watching the Super Bowl MVP win the game. But aside from that, he hasn't done anything in his career as an NFL quarterback, as an NFL offensive coordinator, because in Kansas City, Andy Reid is the one calling the plays. He's not doing anything. He's just behind him going, yes, I like the decision. That's all he's doing. And now he's here. We think he is the guy to lead us to the promised land, get us the Super Bowl championship that we've been dying to get, that we should have won in 2004, that we should have won way back in the 70s. No. He has no clue. He has absolutely no clue. He has decided that he should call the plays, so that he knows what he's doing when he calls these plays. Last week, we're winning 21-16 in the fourth quarter. We're at the Cowboys 30, 45, whatever, in field goal range. Okay, let's put them at the 35. We're in field goal range. He calls on third down a screenplay that loses us 4 yards. Okay, so we're right outside the 40 of the Dallas Cowboys, and he decides to punt the football instead of being aggressive and watch Caleb Sturgis nail a 57-yarder that he's already nailed in this game. And look at this. A fake punt and then the Cowboys tied the game, and they beat us in overtime. And we're sitting here thinking to ourselves, Doug Pederson, you should be more aggressive. You should be doing whatever it takes to score more points to get this win, to put it in the bag. You're not doing that. You know what he does? All right, okay, I'll be more aggressive. I will be more aggressive. Comes into this game, we freaking force the Giants to a 3-and-out to start the game. We take the ball on the very second play of our drive, 2nd down and 3. Carson Wentz has an interception. What? And then the defense can't stop Eli Manning. They can't stop Odell Beckham when they just got off the field and now they're coming back on inside our own 30. And they score a touchdown. We're down 7-0. We get the ball back. And we run the ball this time. Okay, it's a 2nd and short. All right, I'm fine with that. And then we pass it again. Oh, it's 3rd down. This isn't going to go well, is it? Carson Wentz decides to go deep. Tries to throw the ball to Dorial Green-Beckham in double coverage. Dorial Green-Beckham can't get up there to make the throw that Carson Wentz tries so hard to force. He overshoots him. It's picked off. It's picked off. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, thank God. Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And today, you have, not today actually, you have Malcolm Jenkins, one of the captains on our defense, and he's coming out saying, you can't be so aggressive on offense. You can't. That's not how we're going to win football games. You need to be patient on offense. The defense needs to be stingy. And then your special teams needs to be aggressive. You need to balance these things out. You need to make this right play calls and everything. You have to make sure we're doing things correctly to win these football games, to put points on the board, give your team a better chance to win. And guess what? I'm listening to 94 WIP, and they all agree. And they all like the statement. And they like how he addresses the situation. And this is Doug Pederson on the in the press conference. He doesn't look like he has a clue as to what he is talking about, as to what he's been asked. He brings up the injuries, and I forget who it is. I think it's Leotis McKelvin. And I don't remember what the injury or anything was, or what situation he's in, but you can listen to him, and he's like, Doug Pederson's like, oh, I'm not in Leo's body. I don't know. I don't even know what the coach is. I don't even know what the doctor's telling me. I'm not in Leo's body. I don't know. I don't know. It's week to week. I don't know. Like, and then apparently he brought up Brett Selleck and how he has some fractured ribs. Like, when did that happen? Brett Selleck was not in this game ever. When he was probably blocking somebody. When in the world did he get injured? Like, I don't think anyone knew that he got injured. I don't think anyone really knew anything. I don't think Doug Pederson really knows what he's talking about. The questions that he answered, the way he answers them, unless if they're regarding Carson Wentz or a quarterback or something along those lines, Doug Pederson does not give you detail. Does not explain himself, does not explain the team situation. No, he repeats himself. He'll be asked about fourth quarter plays, he'll be asked about fourth downs, and him going for it early on in the game, and he'll stand by that. He'll be confident, like, I felt really confident about what we were doing. I felt like it was, I felt obviously like, it was the right, the right play to do, the right decision to make. It didn't really work out, and it obviously just did not go, and it just didn't work out. And, I hope we can fix and address these situations better the next time we're faced with a 4th and short and we decide to go for it and blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, can you repeat Obviously, can you repeat? You know a lot. Can you... It was embarrassing. And this is the third time I've heard people on Twitter laughing over Doug Pederson's press conference. And that just gives me more of a reason to think, yeah, he has no clue what he's doing. But do we fire him? No. No, we don't fire him. If the Eagles lose the next 8 games, and we go 4-12 on the year, yeah, we can fire him. If the Eagles manage to get out a 6-10, 7-9, 8-8, 9-7 season, miraculously, we do that? No. We give him another shot. Or if the team starts to lose faith, if the team starts to lose its heart and passion in playing this game, if Doug Pederson loses the locker room and control of his team, like Coach Chip Kelly did, then yes, we fire him. But as of right now, we as an Eagles fan base need to learn we can't get our hopes up. This is a rookie quarterback, a rookie fucking head coach. You can't be getting your hopes up like this. We start out 3-0. Okay, like the first 2 games, you can kind of expect us to win. The third game, yeah, all right, I guess it makes sense for you to get hyped, but you shouldn't have your hopes brought up to Super Bowl. We're gonna win the division. Oh my God, we're so good! Because we're not. That's not who we are, at least not yet. We're still trying to find out who we are, to be exact. And I'll never forget my statement in 2013. I didn't have the channel or anything, but I'll never forget this. I said if we keep these 5 people, Deshaun Jackson, Jeremy Maclin when he gets healthy, LaShawn McCoy, Nick Foles, and Chip Kelly, these 5 leaders on offense and head coaching staff, we will win a Super Bowl in 2014 and 2015. And I still wonder to myself, if we hadn't let go of Deshaun Jackson in 2014, if we hadn't lost Jeremy Maclin and traded away Nick Foles and LaShawn McCoy for terrible, terrible people that can't play the game or too injury prone, I wonder what could have happened in 2014. I really do, because we went 9-3 without Nick Foles, without Deshaun Jackson. Imagine what we would have done with them if they were here and healthy. And now I look at this team, the remains of the Chip Kelly destruction, self-destruction to be exact, and we got our hopes up over this. We don't have star wide receiver. We don't have any weapon that can help us win games like Deshaun Jackson, like a Terrell Owens, like a Jeremy Maclin for that matter. We don't have that. I give Doug Pederson the rest of this year and another season before I decide whether or not I want him to be out or not. But everyone that's watching this video needs to learn to not get their hopes up, to not cry, to not be so upset over the fact that a rookie head coach and a rookie quarterback couldn't win certain games after a great start to the season. It was the luckiest thing we could have ever done this year, was beat the Pittsburgh Steelers like how we did. Start out 3-0. You know what? Give him more of a chance. Don't get your hopes up. But never stop repping this team. Never. If you quit on this team, I have no words to say for you. And I'm sorry that I'm sick and my voice is cracking. That's my rant. I'll see you guys Wednesday night or tomorrow night with my picks for Week 10. Sacred Eagle, out.